Dani had been following the advice of her mentor, the Brimstone Elemental, and she defeated every worm boss she could find. Dani also prepared powerful weapons and a special abyssal diving suit that would allow a demon like her to survive in the depths of the abyss. After all of her many preparations, it was finally time for Dani to face her worst nightmare in the pure darkness of the abyss. However, with her friends and home at risk, Dani bravely dove into the sulphurous sea and got ready to face her most powerful foe yet. This is the story of Dani the Demon. Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Calamity Let's Play episode. We are playing as Dani the Demon using only melee weapons, and we are on an expert world in death mode. In last episode we defeated the Exomex. We've also defeated Supreme Calamitas. So now all that's left is the Adult Eidolon Wyrm. And in between episodes I farmed up the Exomex a little bit more, got the new weapons. They look so cool. Don't know if this Demon Shade armor is really going to be worth it, but I almost never craft it, so I figure this playthrough, why not? So our defense is 270 and our attack is 5,865. Damage went up, and our defense went up a little bit too. Enemies take ungodly damage when they touch you. Shadow beams and demon scythes will fire down when you're hit. A friendly red devil follows you around. And then it says you can bind a key to enrage nearby enemies with dark magic for 10 seconds. Makes them do 25% damage, but they also take 125% more damage. I do like all of the defensive abilities that we get from using the Orc Tesla, but it's nice to have this because we are going to go fight a really difficult boss. We got to go over to the Abyss. You can see in our boss checklist, all we have left is the Adult Eidolon Wyrm. So let's set our spawn point and we can go down into the Abyss. I don't know how deep we have to be in order to use the Rod of Discord and get the boss to spawn, because that's how you activate this boss. We have to go a little bit deeper. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it is enraged. Not good. Yeah, that was bad. Instantly destroyed by that. I did just remember, we need to put on our diving suit. To make it easy, I'm just going to dig straight down. I'm imagining that this will take quite a few attempts. Okay, it's not enraged. Oh, and it's not doing the normal thing. Oh my goodness. That boss is totally insane. That was like instant death. Maybe we can try the Illustrious Knives. Okay, we are doing some damage here. Oh, we got two mobs. Got the adult and the juvenile. This is actually going pretty well. Oh no, we got stuck. There's something in our arena. I think I might do the ultimate peaceful thing. That way we can do this without having issues with like other mobs spawning, because for some reason other mobs are still spawning in here. I have turned the difficulty down because I need to figure out how to fight this boss on easier difficulty. This boss is plenty hard without doing death mode right now. Wow, those lightning bolts. They like cover the whole screen. It's so difficult to dodge those. No. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well here. No, the lightning. My goodness, that is so powerful. So I went ahead and switched Drayden's Heart on instead of the Affliction, and so hopefully that will do pretty well for us. We're on a very, very tanky build. We've got a lot of things rolled to Menacing, but other than that, it's pretty much all tanky. Okay, we've got some nanobots. Oops. Got some rage. I think this is going to be the build for us. Maybe we could try defeating it again. There's a heal. And I think we almost got it. There we go. We defeated it. Amazing. That is our playthrough. I'm going to try beating it again, though. Oh my goodness, we got the halibut cannon. Is that 100% drop rate from that boss? It might be. Right now I'm just going to put a few of these candles around the arena. I think that should help just a little bit if we do this on a higher difficulty. I've always been very opposed to changing difficulties during a playthrough, and while I'd like to just keep it in death mode, on some of these bosses, like I found with the Exomechs, it was so challenging the first time I fought them. Changing difficulty really made a huge difference and helped me actually get the mechanics of the fight down. Might be a strategy I use in other mods and stuff, and in Calamity whenever they add new bosses. Just try them when you know you can beat them on a lower difficulty, and then you can give it a try with the higher difficulties after that. I think I might mine up a little bit of this stuff before I attempt to fight the boss again, because it would be nice to have just a tiny bit bigger of an arena. It's going to take a little while to mine this though. Ooh, I just realized I could add this to Vein Miner. There we go. Yes, not going to take long now. I need to remove this from Vein Miner right after though, otherwise this will be a problem. Next time I'm playing a Calamity mod, I'll delete my whole abyss. We are in Revengeance now. See how this goes. It's actually kind of a fun boss fight. It's really weird, but it's fun to fight something underwater. I think you can technically do this maybe even easier. Oh my goodness, that lightning is really what gets me. So I think it might be part of the fight that it actually summons one of the smaller versions of itself. Ooh, that Drayden thing is so handy. No, I think we actually defeated it. That might have been a success. Either it was a success or we got like literally down to like 0.5% or less. Because I looked and it was 0.9 and I was shooting the elemental Excalibur everywhere. Okay, let's just give it one more try, since I'm not 100% sure if I actually did defeat it or not. There we go. Definitively just beat it. Yes. That is a difficult boss fight. Wow. Okay, we've officially saved the Abyss. Technically, it was on Revengeance. Yep, I know. I didn't want to fight it on Death Mode. I probably could beat it on Death Mode, getting a lot better at it the more I practice, but I'm also getting very fatigued, so I think that's going to be it. Honestly, if I was to do it Death Mode, what I would probably do is put on the Demon Shade and start using summons, because that would probably help quite a bit. I don't think I'm going to do the full boss rush, just because it's one of those things I struggle with doing that much boss fighting, but I do want to do just a little bit, just because it's fun, and I love that they have that special background and stuff. The boss rush background. Very cool. And we can try out more of our weapons. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what's the best stuff to use. I might just use the Illustrious Knives, just because they home in nicely, and so many of these bosses are just like hyper speed crazy. Although, I could probably just use a thing that destroys everything. Let's see how fast we can kill the King Slime. I love it. Are we actually getting treasure bags? Oh my goodness. That's actually kind of fun. It makes this feel more worthwhile. Honestly, I kind of like using true melee on this. Maybe I'll do more true melee stuff. Oh my goodness. This sword is so good. I feel like invincible. It's like doing so much self-healing. This is so satisfying. I feel so godly. Just standing still, destroying everything. Doing like 100,000 DPS. Okay, this I'll probably need to keep my distance. Actually, why not just tank it? The power of the tanky build. Yeah, I'm so tanky right now. I've got, like, what is this? The Affliction and Drayden's Heart equipped. I took off my Elemental Gauntlet because I wanted to be more tanky. That was instant once when I started doing damage. Okay, maybe we'll switch for these guys. I feel like we have rage almost constantly. It's amazing. Uh-oh. Lag. No, what is happening? I feel like my game is about to crash right here. That's another problem with boss rush. The game has a really hard time dealing with it. What is going on? My computer. I'm gonna go touch it. See, oh, my computer's feeling a little hot right now. I got the settings open. Took me like 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna close out of that. It's pretty cool that that now drops treasure bags, so you could technically farm it up and earn gold really fast. It's pretty laggy there. I don't necessarily enjoy boss rush that much, so I think I will skip it, but it is fun to kind of try out some of these weapons. And I think that is a great place to end this series. We have defeated the Adult Eidolon Wyrm. We've defeated all of the bosses. Look at that, 100% pre-hard mode, 100% hard mode. We beat everything on death mode except the Eidolon Wyrm, which I did on Revengeance, just for my own sanity. So I hope y'all have enjoyed this series. It's been a lot of fun to get back to playing Melee. Some of you may know that I played Melee my first time ever playing Calamity before I had a YouTube channel or anything. and it was so much fun. I completely fell in love with Terraria all over again, playing Melee Calamity, and it was a lot of fun doing it this playthrough as well because there's so many things that have changed and it's just such a fun playstyle. I hope y'all have enjoyed the series. If you have, be sure to like and subscribe. I also have lots of other Terraria series with lore for each of them, and you can check them out. It's pretty much every Calamity class as well as some classes in some other mods. And now I need to decide what the next mod will be. So let me know your suggestions and I'll be probably starting a new series after a little break, maybe like a week or two, and then I'll start a new series hopefully. We'll see how things go and how busy I am. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.